Hey everyone, it's Saichi, and this is a Adventure Time review for this week's episode, Mystery Dungeon. And I just watched this a few minutes ago, so I'll do a quick summary, then give you my thoughts about the episode. This episode started with Shelby, Tree Trunks, Nectar, Lemon Garb, and Ice King waking up in the dungeon, and they find out they have, to, get out. They have to go through the several, like, thousand rooms that's full of traps and everything. And in the end, they find out that it was the Ice King that brought them there, so he could, use their abilities to get to a person they called the giver of life. And his plan is to bring to life his fictional characters, Fiona and Cake, and pretty much the other characters too. But ends up failing. It ends up failing in the process, and that's pretty much the gist of it right there. But as for this episode in general, it was okay. Wasn't really that fond of it. I mean, it's almost slightly forgettable, I must say. Uh, like the whole concept of Ice King really just wanting to bring Fiona and Cake to existence was not that great to me, because I really hate those characters. I mean, like, I watched the episodes like they were in, and like the episode of Fiona and Cake, and it was terrible. And I plan on making a video about that sometime soon. It'll be like a really nice rant about how much I dislike that episode and like the whole creation of those characters. Uh, some funny and sad things is how the funny thing is Tree Trunks likes to really flaunt, like, she really likes to flaunt her stuff. She thinks that she's really like attractive in anything, which you kind of get like an older lady who still thinks that, like, she's really sexy and everything, so she likes to flaunt it. That's basically what Tree Trunks is. Also, another sad thing is Nectar, and that he really tried to get the attention of the Ice King, who is his father. And that's pretty sad how the Ice King kind of like rejected him and kind of slightly accepted him at the end of the episode. So those are two things that really got me right there. But I don't know. I was okay with the absence of Finn and Jake. I mean, they weren't really needed for this episode, and because like the story of it justified it. Uh, there's really not much for this. I mean, I want to know more about the character, the one who brings all things to life. I want to know more about him, because he escaped, so we may get something about this character later on. He may become a key element for maybe about an episode or two. Uh, that's pretty much it. It was a decent episode. I mean, it wasn't as retarded as like the other episodes, like some of the episodes, before it, and it wasn't as deep also. So this was just a standard episode. But that's pretty much my review of this. Seems like we have another episode for next week. Then it'll probably take a 2-week break for the first 2 weeks of February. So I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a Adventure Time Season 1, review, like overall review, since I have the box set for that. So maybe that's something to come. But take it easy, people. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought about the episodes. So that's it. But later, people.